Hey, welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one's for Doctor Who Season 3, Episode number 12, the penultimate episode, which means we are close to the end. That means for you, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend and tell all they friends to come on over and check us out. Thank you.
Alright, just a couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer Jeremy, who says, when I first watched this episode, I had no idea who the Master was. I went into this episode thinking it was going to be a medium filler episode between the greatness that was Blink and the end of the season with admittedly good acting and likableness from Professor Yana and his assistant Chanto, plus the bonus of Jack Harkness. Yeah. But then the brilliance of the ending happened with the watch and the callback to the face of Bo saying, "You are not alone," also known as Yana, and I thought it was great. Just so well done with the build-up all season. We're not even done yet. Then after the episode, I immediately looked up the Master and learned how much history he had with the Doctor and thought, wow, it's even better than I thought. People who have been watching Doctor Who since the older series must be really freaking out right now. Oh. I also really liked the conversation the Doctor and Jack had about why he can't die and everything he didn't know about what happened with Rose since he thought she was dead this whole time. Although as much as I like the conversation and think it makes sense for the two of them, I think it sucks for Martha to have to hear it.
Continually.
Yes. All the time, man. Is she not going to get her moment, man?
Continually.
It's like always about Rose. Mm-hmm. Also, I felt like mentioning timeline-wise, this episode takes place right after the finale of Torchwood Season 1. Although it doesn't have any spoilers, an episode near the end of Season 4 does have spoilers for Torchwood Season 2. So here's hoping Torchwood gets voted into rotation so you can see more of it before you get to that episode. Anyway, great reaction. Glad you both enjoyed the ending of the episode so much. I'm also glad you're both safe and doing well. Thanks for the reaction. I look forward to the next one. Thanks, Jeremy. We really appreciate that. Alright, then executive producer Jay says, the drums in his head, beating for his entire life as Yana, getting stronger throughout the episode, increasing the tension and signaling that something big was coming. The payoff was worth it. It really was, because I didn't know what was happening.
No.
Executive producer CJ says, the Master to the Doctor is Moriarty. I don't know how to say his name. Moriarty. Remember from Sherlock?
Moriarty from Sherlock? Yeah.
Arch
nemesis.
He first made an appearance in 1971 with the Third Doctor, and he has had stories with every Doctor since except for Eccleston, always showing up to try and wreak havoc. So we didn't see him at all in Season 1, so that was the only Doctor he never interacted with.
I guess. Because we know why.
Why?
He's not the best Doctor, so.
No. I won't go into too much detail about him, as Russell T Davies knew there were many new fans to the show who were not familiar with the Master from the Classes series when he wrote the script, so you'll learn what you need to know soon enough. Appreciate that. Okay. I will say one non-spoiler thing, though. The Time Lords choose their title and name. The Doctor chose that title because it represents the healing and saving he does. The Master not only wants to dominate, but he's also the Master of disguise, often fooling the Doctor, just like we saw in this episode. Ooh! I like it. I like it. Appreciate the insight. I didn't realize that's how their names came, though, so that's a cool fact. Or cool insight, so appreciate it. Alright, last comments from Jules, who says, great reaction. You guys just met the Master, the Doctor's time-old nemesis. You guys, just really quick, side note, did such a great job of not hinting to this nemesis at all. No. Like, you guys have been doing such a great job. Yeah. So appreciate the complete...
Give it up for silence.
Yeah, keep us in the dark. So I like, especially when you guys know this is coming, and like when we're talking about his arch nemesis and talking shit about some of the other guys, that you guys didn't even be like, well, wait till what's coming. You guys don't do any of that, so I appreciate that.
Great job,
Sorry, Jules, let me get back to your comment. For the last half century, the TV show has had three main villains that can properly be called the Doctor's arch nemesis: the Daleks, the Cybermen, and the Master. I don't want to say too much about him, but know that the showrunners knew that most new viewers and fans weren't familiar with these characters, so over the course of the first 3 seasons, they reintroduced them as the show's main 3 villains. Last thing I'll say, this episode was a masterclass in subverting expectations. The first half sets up a pretty standard dystopia where you think you know where it's going, then the second half begins and everything becomes tense, intimate, and emotionally charged. I also agree that the soundtrack for this show is amazing. Shout out to composer Murray Gold. That dude is amazing. Alright guys, great comments. And then again, special shout out to you guys again for keeping us in the dark.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it. Let's get to this next episode, or second parter, right now.
Time to have a capsule, that's a killer.
Still, at least we made it. Earth, 21st century by the looks of it. Talk about lucky.
That wasn't luck, that was me. I'm telling you, it's broken. It hasn't worked for years. It's because you didn't have me.
The moral is, if you're gonna get stuck at the end of the universe, get stuck with the next time agent and his vortex
But this
manipulator.
master bloke, he's got the TARDIS. He could be anywhere in time and space.
No, he's here. Trust me.
Who is he, anyway? And that voice at the end, that wasn't the professor.
If the Master's a Time Lord, then he must have regenerated.
What does that mean?
It means he's changed his face, voice, body, everything. New man.
Oh, we seen what he turned to.
Yeah, that
Then how
other
are we
guy.
going to find him?
I'll know him. The moment I see him. Time Lords always do.
But hold on. If he could be anyone, we missed the election. But it can't be.
Mr. Saxon has returned from the palace and is greeting the crowd inside the headquarters.
Oh, there he goes.
I said I knew that voice. When he spoke inside the TARDIS, I've heard that voice hundreds of times. I've seen him. We all have.
That was the voice of Harold Saxon.
Listen. He's Prime Minister.
He wants all the power, baby.
The Master is Prime Minister of Great Britain. The Master and his wife.
This country has been sick. This country needs healing. This country needs medicine.
In fact, I'd go so far as to say that what this country really needs right now
Doctor.
is a doctor.
I knew it.
You know it's me, my dog.
Taking shots. Pew, 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 pew.
Come on, get me.
Finance report, sir.
Military protocol, sir. Usage directive, sir.
Annual budget, sir. Policy recommendation.
No, I don't deal with all this shit.
I'm so proud of you, Harry.
Blessed.
Sir, if you don't mind me asking, I'm sorry, but it's all a bit new.
That's a girl's sister.
What
Yeah.
exactly do you want me to do?
Oh, yes.
Martha's
With,
sister.
Letitia Jones.
Tish. Well then, Tish. You just stand there and look gorgeous.
A glorious day. Downing Street rebuilt. The cabinet in session. Let the work of government begin. Oh, go on, crack a smile. It's funny, isn't it?
Morning, they will appear, not in secret, but to all of you. Diplomatic relations with a new species will begin. Tomorrow, we take our place in the universe. Every man, woman, and child. Every teacher and chemist and lorry driver and farmer. Oh, I don't know, every medical student.
Kid.
Wow. You know where we gonna be at?
Man, who's trying to take him out?
All right? Fine, you're back, Martha.
You do it. He knows about me. What about my family?
Don't tell them anything.
I'll do what I like. Mum! What I'll do it?
Of course I'm here, sweetheart.
All right. I'm fine. I'm fine. Mum, has there been anyone asking about me?
Martha, I think perhaps you should
Yeah,
come
yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, not now! Oh, no, but it's your father. We've been talking and we thought we might give it another go. Don't be so daft. Since when? Just come round. Come to the house. We can celebrate.
Oh, so is that who they've been the whole time?
What's the
The secret
master?
people, yeah.
Martha, it's me.
Dad, what are you doing there?
Like your mother said. Come round. We can explain everything.
Come around.
Just say yes or no. Is there someone else there?
Yes! Just run! Let's move!
That's my daughter, goddammit.
That's exactly what they wanted to try.
I don't care!
Oh, so the master's been doing all of this the entire time?
Master.
Hold up, yeah! You fucking Saxon! You did this!
Mr. Saxon, we have condition red on the day's plan. We're taking
He's
them.
been plotting this whole time!
All of them. I was helping you.
Damn.
Come on, Tish, pick up. Martha, I can't talk now. We just made first contact. Did you see? What are you doing? Go!
Shut up.
On my life, you've got to trust me. Go to Boxer. Stay with him. Don't tell anyone. Just hide.
Ooh, nice little game of hide and seek. I love that. But I'll find you, Martha Jones. Been a long time since we saw each other. Must be, what, 100 trillion years?
Let them go, Saxon.
Oh.
Do you hear me? Let them go!
I'm here. Doctor. Martha. I like it when you use my name.
You chose it. Psychiatrist field day.
As you chose yours. The man who makes people better. How sanctimonious is that?
So, Prime Minister,
I know.
a bit part of the solar system.
Then we've got to get to the master.
Yeah, how are we going to stop him? Oh, I've got a way. Sorry, did I mention it?
And in just 30 seconds' time, we'll be going live to First Contact. It's been announced that Harold Saxon has invited President Winters to take the address.
It's 3 a.m. in the morning on the eastern seaboard, and President Winters has been chosen to lead the world into a new age.
My fellow Americans, patriots, people of the world, I stand before you today as Ambassador for Humanity, a role I will undertake with the utmost solemnity. Perhaps our Toclafane cousins can offer us much, but what is important is not that we gain material benefits, but that we learn to see ourselves anew. For as long as man has looked to the stars, he has wondered what mysteries they hold. Now we know we are not alone.
This plan,
No longer
you're going to tell us?
in the universe.
If I can get this around the master's neck, cancel out perception, they'll see him for real. It's just hard to go unnoticed when everyone's on red alert. If they stop him, you've got a key. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I ask you now, I ask of the human race,
You have 3
to
chances.
join with me in welcoming our friends. I give you the Toclafane. My name is Arthur Coleman Winters, President-elect of the United States of America and designated representative of the United Nations. I welcome you to the planet Earth and its associated moon.
You're not the master.
We like the Mr. Master.
We don't like you.
I can be master, if you so wish. I will accept mastery over you, if that is God's will.
Man is stupid. Master is our friend.
Where's my master? Pretty please.
Oh, all right then. It's me. Ta-da! Sorry. I have this effect. People just get obsessed. Is it the smile? Is it the aftershave? Is it the capacity to laugh at myself? I don't know. It's crazy.
Saxon, what are you talking about?
I'm taking control, Uncle Sam. Starting with you. Kill him.
On fucking camera? What?
not good.
Guards! Nobody move! Nobody move! Now then! Peoples of the earth, please attend carefully. Stop it! We meet at last, Doctor. I love saying that. Stop it! Stop it now! As if a perception filter's gonna work on me. And look, it's the girly and the freak. Although, I'm not sure which one's which. Laser screwdriver. Who'd have Sonic? And the good thing is, he's not dead for long. I get to kill him again!
Master, just calm down. Just look at what you're doing. Just stop. If you could see yourself.
Oh, do excuse me. A little bit of personal business. Back in a minute. Let him go.
It's that sound. The sound in your head. What if I could help?
Oh, how to shut him up. I know. Memory lane. Professor Lazarus. Remember him and his genetic manipulation device? Did you think little Tish got that job merely by coincidence? I've been laying traps for you all this time. And if I can concentrate all that Lazarus technology into one little screwdriver. But, ooh, if only I had the doctor's biological code. Oh, wait a minute. I do! I've got his hand. And if Lazarus made himself younger, what if I reverse it? Another 100 years? Teleport. We can't stop. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Ah, she's a would-be doctor. But tonight, Martha Jones, we've flown him in, all the way from prison!
I'm sorry.
The Toclafane. What are they? Who are they?
Doctor, if I told you the truth, your hearts would break.
Is it time? Is it ready?
Is the machine singing?
2 minutes past.
So,
Earthlings. Basically, end of the world.
here come the drums!
Where are all these fucking things? What is this? That's so crazy.
How many do you think?
I don't know.
6 billion.
One per person.
Down you go, kids!
One per person, man.
Shall we decimate them? That sounds good. Nice word. Decimate.
Remove 1/10 of the population.
Oh shit.
We're getting closer down here.
This is undergoing. What do we do? They're killing us. The Toclafane is they're killing us. They're killing us.
Where'd she go?
Teleported out of there. Do what though?
I'm coming back.
And so it came to pass that the human race fell, and the earth was no more. And I looked down upon my new dominion as master of all, and I thought it good.
Wow.
What the actual fuck is happening? Shit. This is like the end of Endgame. I mean, Infinity War.
Yeah.
Did we just lose? that's that vibe, man.
Yeah, that's what that is. Alright, wow. That was the incredible episode 12 of Doctor Who. And let me just start by saying we have come a long way from episode 1, season 1 of what this show was goofily trying to be, cornily trying to be, and I was getting used to like we just going with the corniness, 100%.
Just accept the corny.
Just accept the corny. I'm there. Look, it is what it is. I guess a lot of people like the corny, right? That's not what we got right here. Recently, the last couple of episodes right here has shown me some maturity, some writers. I don't know if we got different writers. I'm assuming we do. Because like you guys said, you got Moffat up in here, one of the ones from Sherlock, right? So I can see that in this episode all day long. This is some like Sherlock level type of fucking motherfucker. I've been there the whole time,
right?
Doing this and that,
right?
And you know, a whole bunch of that right there, and it was awesome. This was very adult, mature. This was not cheese cornball for the kids at all. This had a level of intelligence that I'm just like I'm enthralled with. Okay? You could have just kept going back and forth with the master. I did that, and I did that.
I didn't even need all the action.
You didn't need that. You just tell me that with your boy Gangster. I was wondering why he was so confident the whole time. Even when things seemed like to me that they might have been going wrong, he still was in control. Like, I ain't worried about it. I already know what it is, right? He already got this nailed down. Now, how do we get out of this situation with the doctor 100 years older? You got Jack stranded there, and then you got Martha who just jumped away to go do what? What you about to do?
And I feel like you might have been safer in the ship than you were on ground with all the things.
I really don't know. Then you got a 6 billion Nerf ball killers out there. There's just like one per person on the planet, and that's just finna be. But he didn't call for everybody to die. He just said 1/10.
1/10.
Now, I am not a mathematical professor, not by the least, right? But out of 6 billion people, 1/10 of the planet, that's a whole
huge
bunch.
chunk. Yeah.
That's a whole bunch of people. All right, and so, man, next episode got to be really good because this episode was really good. And so, wow, I'm just amazed on where we came from to where we at now. So I had a great time with this episode. I am enjoying the Master. I cannot wait to learn even more. We learned something here about his planet. I'm finally glad we got to see a little bit of that right there. But, damn, let's get to the finale and let's see what it is because this is very interesting right here. So can't wait to see another one.
Oh, I love this episode so much. To your point, starting with the backstory as far as seeing their planet and seeing potentially where the Master went crazy. He was like overwhelmed by the complexity and the vastness of the time, power, and all of that. I love like that's potentially where things went wrong. And I like the fact that the Doctor was consistent the entire episode about wanting to save him. He's never been like, I want to take him out, I want to kill him, whatever the case is, I want to save him. And I feel like that aligns so well with his character. And now that we know that he chose the word doctor too, because he wants to save people, wants to help people. So I thought that was great. But the unlock and the reveals that it's been him all along. Everything we've seen with Martha, all of these moments that have accumulated over this last season, he's been there the entire time.
Crazy.
That's what is awesome about time travel too, because they didn't meet until this episode, but then he went back in time, so he actually was here the whole time. It's just so fantastic that I just can't get enough of the time travel.
Yeah.
The time travel elements just elevate everything. So I think he's a fantastic character too. Just the dialogues between him and the Doctor, I think, were fantastic too. And like, I was shocked as shit when he made the Doctor age. I was not expecting to see that. Sorry. And then the line about, if I tell you what the Toclafane are, it'll break all of your hearts.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does that mean? What is it? I'm so like, I can't wait to find out what it is. Like, what are these things?
Our own people created these.
Or like, I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
and that's what took out the planet.
I don't know. I can't wait to find out. But such a great penultimate episode. I can't believe it's extending to 3-parter. This is the first time for the show. But I think it has the pacing has been so well. It's well paced that I am totally happy with getting a 3rd episode, because I think the way they led up the first part of this, as far as having everything very at the end,
it's good to have 3.
then having this one where it's like, we're only getting all the pieces, and now to have the finale of how it all resolves itself, I am totally okay. And this is the first time I've been totally okay with the pacing of a first, second, and now 3rd-parter.
Yeah.
So, to your point, I think that speaks highly to the level up of the writing and what the show's been able to deliver on.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so excited for the finale. So, great episode. Can't wait to see the next one.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Doctor Who Season 3, Episode 12. And until next time, peace.